Hello and welcome to this tap workshop on Instagram. We're going to talk about how to install Instagram, how to use Instagram, and we'll talk a little bit about what Instagram is. So, what is Instagram? Instagram is a social media platform that's owned by Facebook and is easily linked to Facebook. Instagram focuses mainly on pictures and video as opposed to text. It's really designed to work on smartphones, although now it can work with computers as well. Is it free? Yes, it is free. There are optional paid subscriptions. You can pay for an ads free subscription or you can pay for more content, but really it is basically free. So, how do you install it? Well, let's talk about how you install it. First, you want to download the app. If you're on an Android device, a tablet, or an Android phone, you would go to the Google Play Store to download the app. If you're on an iPhone, you would go to or Apple tablet, you go to the App Store to download the app. And once you download it, you'll need to create a profile and set up a picture. And we're going to talk about how to do all of that. So, yes, you have to create an account and a password. There are two ways to create an Instagram account. You can create an Instagram account from the app, or if you prefer, you can use your Facebook account to create it. And we'll talk about how to do both of those. So, if you have a Facebook account, you can use that account when the Instagram screen comes up, or you can create an account using the Instagram app and keep that separate from Facebook, totally your choice. So, you tap the Instagram app to open it and then tap the top part that says login with Facebook if you have a Facebook account and you want to use that. If you don't want to use that, you would enter your email address or mobile number, your name, a password, and then click next. Then it will send you a confirmation code to either your email or your phone. And then you would tap next, and then you would put in your birth date, which it's going to ask for. And then you'd add a username, and then tap next. And then you should be at a screen that looks like this. Here's where you're going to agree to all the terms and policies. And here you can add a profile picture by clicking the Edit Picture or Avatar button. And then you can add a profile picture. If you don't want to add a profile picture, you can always click Skip. And if you want to share your profile picture as your first post, you can tap on it and then tap done. Either way, when you're done with everything here, you can just tap done. All right, now for the fun part. Let's talk about the fun things that you can do with Instagram. So, down at the bottom of the Instagram screen is the main menu bar. On the far left, you have the home button. That'll always take you back where you can see the people and places that you've chosen to follow. And we'll talk more about that as we go. And this is what your home screen can look like. You'll basically see different images and posts from different friends that you accumulate. Now, some things you can do with your home screen. If you like someone's comment or post, you can tap on a heart, and it's very much like liking something on Facebook or other sites. And if you want to respond or comment to someone else's post, you can just tap that bubble there. And this is where it allows you to leave comments and things on people's posts. And tapping the paper airplane, you can share the post with someone you choose. And tapping on the far right, this thing looks like a bookmark. You tap that thing on the far right, and that lets you save posts. And save posts will go into your collection where you can view them whenever you feel like. And you can always create different collections if based around what you're looking at. Now, down at the bottom of your screen, your main screen, is the search button. And tapping on that will allow you to search for different accounts. And you can search through and look for different things. And the search function up at the top will allow you to manually search for different accounts too. And that can help you find different things that you want to follow. Now, down at the bottom of your screen, there's also a plus symbol. This is the most important button. This is the button that lets you add content, video, or pictures. Tapping this button will start the process of uploading content. And there are a few choices after this button that we're going to talk about. So, after you tap that plus button, you're going to be presented with a few options. One of them is story. An Instagram story is a feature that lets you share photos, videos, text, or content, and that content will all disappear after 24 hours. There's also something called Reels, and a Facebook Reels are their short videos up to 90 seconds designed for quick, be entertaining, and all sorts of fun little things. And then there's Facebook Live, and Facebook Live is a feature that allows you to broadcast videos in real time. It's designed to be interactive and allows viewers to comment and interact while it's playing. All right, now we're going to go back to the first part, which is which is a new post. That's the one you'll probably typically be using. Honestly, it's the one I use the most. So after you tap on the plus symbol, you'll be taken back to here, and you can see post is set up. Now, when you're going to go, what's going to happen here when you first go here is Instagram is going to ask you for permission to access your videos and photos. You'll need to give it permission to allow you to post. If you don't want to give it permission, that's okay, but you won't be able to post anything. You'll just be able to comment on things. That's fine if that's how you want to use it. But if you ever want to post pictures and video, you have to give it permission. All right. So after you find the video or picture that you want to share down in your recents, down on the bottom, you can always just tap next. And then down at the bottom left there, you can choose to apply filters, and filters change the way it looks. You can see an example there right above where it says filters is normal, and there's different settings. There's a black and white setting. There's all sorts of different settings. You can mess around with the picture all you want. Now there's also edit down at the bottom, and edit allows you to adjust the brightness, the contrast, the structure. It basically gives you plenty of choices about changing the photo or post that you're making. Then you'll notice there's also something called Lux, which is right up at the top. And Lux basically lets you um, brighten or enhance the photo. It balances exposure. It kind of makes it, you can make it look really crazy. You can increase the shadows, you can increase the brightness. Honestly, I don't usually mess with this too much, but you can make some really wild effects with it. And next to that button is the music button. You can actually choose to add music to your post. And you can see it comes up when you choose music, comes up with all sorts of different options there. And you can search for even more. Then when that's all set, you want to tap on next. And then you'll be at your post. And then you can put a comment in about your post. You can put information about it. You can tag people, which is basically letting them know that they're linked to this comment or post. You can do quite a few different things there. And you can add a fundraiser. You can actually send it to Facebook if you want to, if your Facebook account is linked with your Instagram account. And you can just simply send it there. But when you're done, basically you would tap on share up at the top. And when you tap on share, you can see your post is now live. All right, so now that we've gotten the plus symbol out of the way, let's take a look down at the bottom of the screen. And you can see there is a button there that takes you to Reels. That is the button that looks like a little play button there. And that'll take you to Reels. And Reels are short videos like we talked about, no more than 90 seconds. And then down at the bottom of the screen, there's also the profile button. And the profile button allows you to make changes to your profile. And at the top of the Instagram app, you can actually view notifications, which is the heart symbol. And that shows you who's liked your post. And this is called notifications. At the top, you can view notifications, and notifications of messages people have sent you or comments that they've left on posts that you made. And over to the right of that, there is a paper airplane, and this will let you see messages that are specifically sent to you. And the messages might contain videos, different things like that. And you can read any messages that people have sent you or watch any videos that people might have shared with you. And I just want to say thank you for your time. I hope you got something out of this Instagram class. Appreciate your time and patience. And I also want to remind you that at Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services, we're here to help you. You can always contact our support center at 617-628-2601, or you can email us at info@eldercare.org, or you can find us online at eldercare.org. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.